It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media, in association with STWFTV, the Podcasting Network.
Introducing the best in the world! Yeah!
Of course. That mute button is on every time. Welcome into the show, Best in the World. Hashtag BITW. I'm Dale. We got Trail BOTC from Sports View Wrestling in the house. What's going on with you?
Not much, man. Hot ass weather over here, man. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I heard it was like 90 out there in LA.
Gonna be triples.
Do you realize this is like the last day of winter?
Yeah. Doesn't
That's
feel like
insane.
spring at all.
It's insane, bro. Last day of winter, and it's up there for you guys. Yeah, it's about like 70s here. It's great. Can't complain at all.
It's ridiculous, Dale. It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, already. It's gonna be a brutal summer, bro.
Yeah.
Well, all right, let's get into some wrestling talk here. We've got some foolishness to start off with. I know you guys covered this on yesterday, but yeah, I saw this and I immediately thought, yep, we gotta talk about this. So let's do that.
Yeah.
Yes. We talking about the fool that is Ricochet. Ricochet took it upon himself on Twitter to be a bad guy, and he went way too far with being a bad guy. I know he was trying to channel like his inner MJF or whatever, but commenting that, I'm glad you got MS. Like, damn, that is terrible. He did apologize later about it, but Samantha, his wife, has now been receiving threats, so she deactivated her account as a result of the foolishness that went on here, man. So your thoughts here about Ricochet, and we haven't heard anything from AEW. AEW said nothing.
Well, first of all, AEW should step in and make some type of statement saying, it's been handled, we support all fans, and maybe make a donation to a fund for MS. Or, something of that gesture to let the people know that, hey, they took accountability for Ricochet's actions. And it's like some people are trying to justify, well, people come at him and, talk about this, talk about that. I mean, which is true. You got some idiot fans out there that say like the most outlandish things to him and his wife. But the old saying of two wrongs don't make a right. And when you're a big time superstar working for a multi-billion-dollar company or $1 million company, sometimes you gotta just take that on the chin and ignore, the foolishness, because the impact of what you do is gonna affect somebody else. And now, like, Samantha actually, in her DMs on Instagram, she posted all the death threats that she was getting and her husband was getting and all that stuff. And it's like, you can't justify that because the woman or person who made that comment that his acting hasn't improved, that was nothing derogatory towards Ricochet. It wasn't nothing malicious. It was constructive criticism about, his acting. That's it. So you can't justify that and call that, oh, well, people are harassing him. That's not harassment.
Nope. She didn't tag
So,
him, nothing like that. So
which is the crazy part. He didn't even tag her name on it. He just saw it and just
yes,
took it upon himself to repost to respond to it. You didn't have to say anything. If you're that thin skinned, you shouldn't be responding to Twitter because now you got yourself in something here that not only you took the tweet down and apologized, but now your wife is being caught in the crosshair that she was already getting weirdo messages from people on the daily anyway. So now you just put more to it, to the fact that it's affecting her, that she gotta delete her Twitter because it's getting a little bit too much. And it was like, come on, man, you're a big time star. You gotta think better than that, in the eye of the public.
yeah. I'm curious to see what AEW is going to do because you know if they're staying consistent, and it's not that I'm sitting there calling for it,
Hmm.
but hey, look, they fired a guy that they just hired because of something he said in the
Yeah,
past.
which was like almost a decade ago.
Yes. So yeah.
I don't expect AEW to fire Ricochet, um, but something has to happen though. This can't be just swept under the rug because, like I said, they're gonna bring up, well, you fired Trey Miguel right after signing day over something that had nothing to do with AEW. Well, this one happened under AEW's watch, under Tony Khan's, leadership. So now everyone's gonna be looking at him because let's be honest, if this was WWE, you probably wouldn't see Ricochet for a bit.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So it has
Hmm.
nothing to do with like WWE drones or anything like that. It just they let more people slide, but yet fire the wrong ones, but yet
Yeah.
not do nothing and make a comment or a statement regarding this one.
I mean, and they
So,
fired him quick. This is pretty quick.
which makes no
So
sense because Trey Miguel was employed by wrestling companies during that time, and
right.
you wait till 2026 to sign and then fire him or whatever. But this is like literally happened under Warner Brothers, under AEW, so they should at least make a statement. To they need damage control. They need to do damage control.
Hmm. Hmm. Wonder what if it's AEW's parent company may have seen this or heard about it. So that's what I'm really curious about
Maybe.
because advertisers probably will have an issue. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. What's going on, Bot Lord? Let's get the question in. Let's go. Yeah, see, join the conversation. I got this at the bottom there. Everybody's
Yep.
welcome, man. Everybody's welcome. So definitely wild times in AEW land. Um, 56 Dixon. I don't know what that is. Got any clue what you talking about?
I,
Oh, oh,
I don't study that far off in of the country. That's more closer to you.
okay. Mhm. So, got you, got you.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
Uh,
But good. So let's talk more about AEW. So we had a 5.5 hour pay per view. Five and a half. Five
I'm
and
glad it didn't go. I'm
a
glad I didn't go. I was looking at the card. I mean, when you got the pre-show spilling over into the main pay-per-view, that should tell
Yeah.
you they have no organization
Yes.
of this show.
Nobody's on the comms saying wrap this up. Nobody.
Not a single one. There's no one calling time. It's just just go for it because it's just Tony Khan back there.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. Oh gosh, it's weird, bro. Um, but I will say, I mean, for the most part, this was pretty entertaining for a pay-per-view. I
Mm-hmm.
was I mean, like, matches a little bit longer and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, entertaining for the pay-per-view. Let's start off with Ronda Rousey coming out and pretty much putting Toni Storm out of action. But it was a surprise after the Marina Shafir match, and she left with Marina Shafir. Tony Khan addressed the relationship with Ronda Rousey positively and leaving the door open for more. So it doesn't sound like she actually signed a contract. She just
Made
was doing
appearance.
this one appearance.
Mm-hmm. Because her fight is here in LA, in
Yes.
Inglewood. So it was just,
Okay,
she's probably training out here. So it's like, while I'm here, pull
Okay.
up.
that's fine. That's fine. I get it. But yeah, I mean, look, she's cool with Marina Shafir. That's her girl. And so being out there was a good moment. And seeing her face to face Toni Storm, I'm cool with it. So
Yeah.
this definitely made the list of things that I want to talk about for sure. So
Yeah, man. I know it's another one. It's like you bring her in, which also you gotta call in AEW's questioning because we mentioned Trey Miguel
mhm.
fired him over stuff years ago. But you bring Ronda Rousey in, who is notorious for the Sandy Hook situation
True.
from years ago.
Another one.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Another
like, are we picking and choosing who gets
That's what
on
it is.
AEW cameras, or what are we doing?
It's like football, right? As long as you're a great producer on the field, right? Like I'm talking Antonio Brown, catch a bunch of touchdowns, but you're crazy off the field. People deal with that crap a little bit. But when you stop producing on the field, ain't nobody dealing with that crap anymore. So,
Yep.
Adam Copeland and Kristen Cage are
Uh,
back. Look like they're gunning for the tag team titles. So Copeland Cage, what you think?
so yeah, man, it's good to see Edge and Christian back. This was obviously was gonna be the end game the first time around. They just never got back to it because maybe Christian was injured or maybe Edge was injured or something like that. So this was always gonna be their end goal before Edge retires, was to win the tag team titles. And I think he's retiring soon, if I'm not mistaken. Dale, didn't Adam Copeland say he's like retiring in Wrestle Dream this year?
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, he
missed
said.
that.
I think Wrestle
Okay.
Dream that's in December. I think he said he
All
was
right.
he's retiring. So like for good, retirement part
Okay.
2
Yeah.
or 3
Yeah.
if you really want to think
Yeah.
about it. So yeah, so they're gonna probably beat FTR and then have a nice little run as tag team champs and probably lose them sometime before Wrestle Dream or at Wrestle Dream, whichever one. But yeah, it was cool to see those two come back and seeing Christian use the pepper spray. That was a nice touch.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised we hadn't seen, Adam get more, um, on-screen roles like movies or other TV shows more. And he's pretty good in Percy Jackson. I enjoyed him in it. So,
Never seen it.
oh, really? Okay. Yeah, you should check
Yeah,
it out, dude. Percy Jackson pretty fun. We got 2 seasons. Yeah, man,
add
check
that
it
to the
out.
list.
Yeah. Will Ospreay made his return, and he had his in-ring return on Dynamite,
Oh
and looked pretty good after surgery and everything like that. Thoughts on Will Ospreay?
yeah, man. Wolverine. Loved the return package from
Yes,
Revolution. Gave me the
yes.
Logan vibes.
Hmm.
And what does he do on his first night back? Some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
Like Jeremy was saying, like the man just got back, and this is the first thing you do, huh?
Mhm.
So
Good.
they're
Leave it all
never gonna
out.
force these guys to slow down. They're just gonna keep going until they can't walk.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the plan.
But I'm glad to see him back, man. He's picking up where he left off, and I'm predicting he's probably gonna be the one to beat Mox for the for the championship.
Okay, all right. That's a nice prediction because yeah, he's gunning again um for them because I mean that was the guys that hurt him. So
Yeah.
we'll see what's going to end up happening with that. That's cool. And of course, the
Oh
spot
man.
that we're all talking about. Um, that's the syringe through the jaw. The second time I've seen this in AEW, first time was with Swerve,
Hmm.
getting it pushed through. This one, I think the camera got a really good angle for this because you got
Hmm.
to see that water really shoot out the syringe
Hmm.
pretty well. So the last time you didn't see it as well. But that being said, does this spot really help this match get over that much more?
Everything else in this match, I can't complain because it's a death match. That's
Yeah,
that's 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 the nature of how it always been since before we were born, since the days of Tory Funk
yes,
with the barbed wire ropes and all that stuff. That was
yes.
actually
Shout out to MJF
warranted.
fans.
That was actually
Uh,
warranted. But the syringe, we didn't need the syringe. Because then, if you notice, Dale, when as soon as they hit the syringe, what's the first thing they start yelling? GCW.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And they're they're mixing what they got going with the indies. They're
yes,
running like it's an indie show,
yes,
but a mainstream indie show.
yeah.
I mean, that's why you have all these diehard weirdos, liking these indie stuff. Because at the end of the day, when is it? When is it stop being wrestling at this point? Um, the death match is what it's supposed to be, but the syringe needle through the mouth is like we definitely could have do without that. The light bulbs, again, GCW related. Didn't really need those, but I guess
Okay.
because again, it's a death match with the syringe, we definitely could have did without it, in my opinion. So.
There must be death in a death match. Uh, so,
Shout out to
so I don't know, man. I don't think like they really needed the really really cringy spots.
Two. Hmm.
Um, and I want to say they did it earlier too. In the night with Darby Allen. You know, Darby's got to go to some glass or some stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's just the AEW way, man. You got to bleed, bro. Or if you ain't bleeding, you ain't wrestling.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess. Yeah.
So, but yeah, shout out to AEW. I thought it was a good show for sure. Um, and let's see what they're gearing up for next, man. Let's get to some news and rumors. Santos Escobar is set to undergo surgery for a triceps injury suffered at the AAA event. So you guys went live for AAA
Mhm.
over the weekend. What was your thoughts on
Oh,
the
Triple A
show
was
and all about this?
Triple A was great.
Mhm.
For an hour and a half show.
Right.
It was pretty good, man. It was really pretty good, pretty solid. The right people won the matches. Dominic got the victory as usual. So Vikingo can no longer challenge for the championship, and Santos was actually reportedly wrestling with that torn triceps. So the fact he
Yeah.
did all those matches, hey Faye. The fact he did all those matches, it's insane. So he's gonna be missed, especially that he possibly had this championship match coming up with Dr. Wagner coming up pretty soon because he's been chasing him
Oh yeah.
for that
You're right.
championship. So now he ain't gonna be able to get it. So it's interesting to see how that comes about.
Man. Yep. So it was Santos get well soon, man. Um, it was nice being able to see him again wrestling because I hadn't watched AAA in a minute. So
Mm-hmm.
and seeing him out there. So yeah, um, really nice there. WWE Nights of Champions, which is planned for June, is facing some uncertainty due to a certain conflict in the area.
Mm.
Do you think they're gonna move the event, or do you think they just not gonna have it?
Night of Champions. I don't know if they're gonna. Either, I don't see them moving it because that's a Saudi thing, so they might just either not happen, let it have it happen, or they're hope and pray that the conflict is over by then. Because I don't think TKO and Triple H and Dwayne is gonna send them out there, especially if the roster's voicing their safety concerns and all that stuff. So they dodged a bullet the last time something like this was happening, but this time around, Saudi has been getting attacked over there. So
Mhm.
I don't see them moving it. WrestleMania, I can see them probably moving it. They need to send it back to New Orleans because you kind of owe New Orleans a pay-per-view, even though they're getting Money in the Bank.
That's bull. Money in the Bank is nothing.
But still, you kind of owe somebody at WrestleMania. So
Yeah, it's nothing.
if you want, you can send it to LA. We ain't doing nothing. Um, but yeah, it does put that typical pay per view in jeopardy. So I would not be surprised if they do move it. But if it's a Saudi thing, I don't see them moving it. They probably just cancel it to do something else.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. TNA has signed Candice Michelle.
Mm.
After 8 years away from the ring, she is returning and she's hinted at going back in ring. So, um, I mean, look, she definitely had some attention for me back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about the wrestling chops per se, but um, I mean, it's the presence for sure. Get you done.
Um, for what it was the Divas era.
Yeah,
Well, actually pre
definitely.
Divas ever, if you really think about it. She's a former champ. Um, I don't know what she's gonna do now because she's never been in TNA before, so that is an interesting um signing, especially at this stage of her life and her career, stuff like that. So um I can't really say anything bad about it. I guess we just got to wait and see how that turns out, and maybe her wrestling skills improved.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see if if it really did. No, I don't think I did. Let me see. Something you just sent because I missed it. If you did send it. Oh no, I did. I saw the Mandy Rose thing. That's what I saw. So, um, so yeah, man, dude was so funny. But Candice Michelle, though. So, um, let's get to SmackDown.
Oh yeah, that's crazy what happened there, huh?
Yes. So first off, we starting off Drew McIntyre and Nick Aldis. Are we ever gonna see them fight? Because like they've been getting real close to it many times. Drew has put hands on the man, everything like that. Um, I'm curious if we ever gonna see them have a match at some point.
I would
But
love to see a Nick Aldis match
yeah,
in WWE. The man,
yeah,
he's not
definitely.
fully retired.
Oh, he would still work some indie shows.
I don't think he is. He's never formally announced that he was retired.
Right. Yeah.
Last time we saw
Yeah.
Russ was in NWA, so he's
Yeah.
never came out and said that he was done with wrestling. He's still in shape too. So hopefully WWE is planning a long term game here, and maybe we'll have him trade in, the suit for some wrestling gear, because I would love to see these two fight it out in WWE.
Right. Exactly, man. Like this will be a good matchup to see. This will be very entertaining. And, I mean, of course, Nick Aldis ain't gonna win, but like
Yeah,
let this happen. Like I
I
think
mean,
it's
he
gonna be
might. I mean,
nah,
let's not do that to
no.
Nick Aldis
Where's
now.
where's Michael P.S. Hayes? Get him on the line.
Let's not do that to Magnus. I mean, Magnus was a dope dude there, man. We ain't gonna do that to him, man. Come on.
So yeah, man. All this and Pierce, yeah. I think they should at least have one match here. I mean, we did see Pierce get a match before though.
Yeah, you guys asked what by Roman, but continue.
Yeah, and that's fine.
It was the
That's
tribal
that's
chief,
that's what we
so
expect. If your GM is out here beating your wrestlers, what are we doing? You know,
facts.
you know. So I mean, unless your GM is somebody like Stone Cold, you could probably take that. You know.
True.
So, but all right. So in this story here, man, Drew McIntyre comes out, basically tells all this he's quitting, and a lot of emotion going on. Um, Jacob Fatu wants to get his hands on Drew McIntyre. Um, I thought this was a good setup to the rest of the night. What was your thoughts?
Yeah, it was like Tuke said, SmackDown was wild, man. That
Yeah,
was a good setup. Jacob came out, was like, and he still never told Drew to his face that he did it, even though he's told Nick Aldis that Drew did it. So that was kind of like a lackluster reveal of Drew doing it, because we still really haven't got the official word, no video recording, no nothing of Drew actually kicking um, Jacob's teeth in. But sign me up for this match though, Jacob
yeah,
and Drew, because I'm assuming that's what's next on the itinerary, is those two going to go at
yeah,
it in Vegas.
yeah. I think that's what's going on. Even though I want to see a four-way for the title, but see. Um,
Yeah.
so Rhea Ripley declared her intention to take on Jade Cargill, vowing to make her bitch.
Mm.
So was this face to face or distance face to face? Did this do anything for
Yeah. It pretty much it's Rhea's kind of schooling Jade a little bit here. Because so far Jade, she cut an okay promo, but it wasn't a good promo. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, but she's gonna learn a thing or two, because even though Jade has said that she tried to do the technical wrestling and people hate it, because now the fans really just want her to just throw people around, which is cool.
you?
But it's just the online stuff isn't necessary, especially breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that. But hey, if it works for her, it works for her. But I was already hyped for this match. So Rhea, Jade, sign me up. This is gonna be a good one. I'll be surprised if Jade walks out of Vegas with the championship.
So what is Faith angry about here?
Oh, because in her opinion, the lackluster reveal of Naomi being the one who pushed Jay, and we still never got the finishing touches of if Bianca Belair was involved or not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So the Jacob one is like, we kind of got the reveal, but it wasn't out in the open, so to speak. No video footage, no nothing.
Okay,
So
I got you. I got you. So, all right, Faith is saying she think they have real beef.
yeah, her
Um,
versus the locker room.
yeah. So, yeah, so that came out on Twitter, with that kind of back and forth last week. But if I'm not mistaken, and this probably would happen. I mean, Triple H got everybody together like, yo, this, this ain't the story.
Yeah, it's like you guys got to chill, man. I mean,
Yeah,
keep it in the ring. If you're gonna do it online, keep it within the confines here. We
yeah.
don't need to
Top five of
talk
the
about
story.
going to creative and
Yes.
this and that. We ain't got time for that. So y'all need to
Oh
chill.
yeah. Rumor with Bianca Belair is that she's gonna have to lose her finger. I
That's something
seriously
that I
doubt
heard
this.
Coach say that he heard,
Yeah,
but there's nothing that ever came out suggesting otherwise.
yeah,
But
yeah.
again, I mean, the woman broke her knuckle in 3 different places, so if they can't fix it, hey man, hey,
Oh no, there's no way. There's no way you're gonna lose your freaking finger because you broke your knuckle. Go 3D printer some more bones and put it in there. Done. Fixed. So, all right, let's get back to SmackDown as we see Drew McIntyre return to interfere in Jacob Fatu's match versus Trick Williams. Trick Williams got the win as a result. So yeah, like we said, setting up um, Drew and Jacob Fatu there.
hmm yeah, man, this is again, I it takes somebody's interference for Jacob Fatu to lose a match, so that's I'm not mad that he took this L. He doesn't take them often. If
Hmm.
anything, he barely takes any. I think this is the first time this year this man's been pinned, and we're in March.
Hmm.
Um, so I think I'm okay with this. The fact that Drew just keeps sticking his nose where it don't belong. So this is this is definitely gonna set up Jacob getting the ultimate revenge and having this WrestleMania moment.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's see. After Paul Rhea, she saw what Jay was doing and tried to defect it, but Jay moved forward, which is why I believe Jade is losing the title. Yeah, agree with you. Jay is definitely gonna lose at WrestleMania.
Yeah, she's for sure
Uh,
losing. It's not even if ands buts about it. That woman is losing. Man, ain't no way.
mhm. So, Trick, super over. Love it. Thoughts about the new little spin that they put on his entrance where he's sitting on Bobby Lashley's little turny, uh, turny thing.
Oh, Bobby Roode's? Yeah, man.
Yeah, Bobby
Yeah,
Lashley used it too, though.
yeah.
I
Rude
think
did it
Bobby
first
Lashley was the
though.
last one to use it, huh?
Yeah, Lash was the last one to use it because he has that body build. Doom doom
Exactly.
doom
Yeah,
doom.
exactly. Exactly.
but yeah, it was Rude. Rude brought that in to NXT. Um, I, it's just the little things that they keep adding keeps making this man a superstar. And I mean, the man was already a superstar. So when you add that little turning thing, and and then when he steps off of it, the light shine on him. So I'm loving that little detail that they keep adding for Trick Williams' entrance. That goes to show you that they're betting the house on Trick.
Hmm. Hmm. You know what? I just thought about this. When you say you quit, like that's a binding thing, right? You can't just come back to work after you say you quit.
Yeah. I mean, like Space said, he's quit before. I think he quit last year. Uh,
Uh-huh.
and then the one time the Rock signed to a new contract, I think he quit then too.
Yeah, yeah, man. Let's see. Drew called doing the Batista thumbs down. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, I saw
When,
that.
when, when did he do that?
I forgot when. She'll probably say it, but I did remember seeing it because let's not forget he still he still signed that contract that was given to him by The Rock, and The Rock is forever gonna be in competition with Triple H because he likes to be the one that says that he's Triple H's boss, so to speak.
Yes,
So
yes.
that rivalry would never get old. So I would not be surprised.
All right. And Randy Orton, heel turn, beat the crap out of Cody. Um, I thought the plan was Cody becomes a heel. What are we doing here?
Uh, it's Orton. It comes off so much better with Orton doing it, and plus Randy has given Cody the heads up for like a year already.
Yeah,
Um, he kept staring at his title
yes.
every time he was in the same room with them. He kept looking at it every time. He's told Cody to his face, "I'm coming for that championship." And it's Randy Orton. How can you not expect this from Randy? I'd rather see a vindictive Randy Orton going for 15 than Cody turning Randy into this white face baby face. We all know Randy Orton is not a white baby face. He's rotten to the core, and all these years since he came back as the Survivor Series, he had those voices suppressed. Told them to go take a vacation, go to the Bahamas or something. And then when he said he was gonna win 15, he was like, "All right, voices, come back to me. It's time to go to work." And it's better that way. It's very better that way.
Okay. All right. Well, that is SmackDown. Let's get to NXT as it was Booker T celebration night, Booker T appreciation night. I'm sorry. He had his family there. He had his wrestling students there. They gave him a nice in-ring segment, emotional videos from um, superstars who were his former students and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then freaking Keanu Carver comes out and interrupts the segment, being a terrible guy that he is. But we're definitely setting up an angle with him and Jasper Troy, right?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that one because I guess they're making Jasper Troy the baby face in this because
Yeah.
Carver is too good right now. He's that monster heel that Jasper Troy is supposed to be the monster heel. So I guess they're gonna switch it a little bit and see what they can bring out of Jasper Troy because I'm not sold on Jasper Troy yet. He hasn't really done anything for me.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing when this definitely gonna have this definitely stand and deliver match. Because he stood up for Booker T. That was his guy from LFG. He's been hyping him up since LFG, so he's always gonna rock for his guy. And to see Carver just ran through his students like that was pretty comical. But pushing referees and stuff like that, Carver is definitely that black dude. He's a goon. He's definitely a goon affiliate. You know what I'm saying? He's this is the closest you're gonna get to a Mike Tyson in WWE.
Gave him the best. Yeah,
It was like Hey, you gotta get some control here. Oh, yeah, we don't need you complaining. Just do your job. Do your job. Do your job, Book. Do your job.
Oh, great, man. Dusty ass.
It was pretty dusty. It was pretty dusty.
Well, I thought the show was pretty good out in Houston. The crowd was live. I thought this one was a really good one. Yeah, no spinning room, so did.
Not in that suit.
Oh man! All right, so Jacy Jayne retains
Rockstar.
retains her women's championship. This was a good match between her, So Ruca, and Zaria. Of course, the beef was between Zaria and So Ruca. She took advantage of that beef, and that's how she scored the win, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. She took advantage of the F5 that was given to Soul by Zara, which by the way, awesome F5.
Love her using F5, bro. Love it. Serious.
F5 did not once but twice on the outside and stuff like that. So Fatal Influence still making things happen for Jacy Jayne. This is gonna end with Zara and Soul Ruka at Stand and Deliver, which is gonna be a banger of a match. This should be Zara's win to send Soul Ruka up to the main roster. And Kendall Gray should be the one to take the title off of Jacy Jayne, man. It's time for Juiceless Jacy to make it to Stand and Deliver. Have her moment in the sun. Have her moment in the sun. And, who knows? She might be next up for the call-up list later on this year because she's been putting in the work.
She has been
been a double champ, 2-time champ. And with Booker T, with his ad-libs, she's definitely going to be a rock star.
Yep. That's right. I need more Jacy Jayne. Okay. All y'all Jacy haters need to go somewhere. Jacy Jayne is a rock star. Stand up.
Stand up, Vic. Stand up, Dale. Stand up.
So, yeah. So that was that was. Let's talk about this Los Americanos going up against the Vanity Project. Los Americanos is the hardest working faction
Seriously.
in the WWE on every damn show, period.
I mean, they was in Mexico. Then they traveled to San Antonio. And then they weathered the storm and traveled to Houston. It's give those guys a raise, man.
Yes, exactly, man. And I mean they're all having fun, like I'm digging Rayo and Bravo, the stupid crap that they do coming to the ring and everything. Like I love it. And then I did enjoy seeing the dynamic of them being good guys in AAA, which was outstanding,
Yeah. Good guys in AAA, bad guys in Monday Night Raw, and good guys in NXT, which is pretty much they're bedfellows with AAA, so that's why they kept the good guy gimmick over there. So
Yeah, it was it was great, man. It really was great. And it's just remarkable to see how different fans greet them and everything. It's great.
yeah, gotta love it. Definitely gotta love it.
Faith, you got to get over this Jacy Jayne thing now. Come on, Faith.
Yeah, okay.
Oh gosh. All right. And Tatum Paxley retains the championship. North American Championship in a steel cage match versus Izzy, even though she was wearing them damn pants.
You and these pants, man. What? It's a cage match, man. What do you want them to do? What do you want them to do?
I bet Jacy Jayne wouldn't have wore pants.
Well, Tatum got more juice than Jason. You know what? You got a point. I got it.
So yeah, but I thought it was a pretty good match. Oh, pretty good. And at the end, we got to see Blake Monroe come through the stage, which she's the woman from hell, so she came up through the stage. There you go.
Yeah, could do some smoke or something if they're gonna do that,
Yep, that would have been better. But yeah, we did it.
Just said, wear the pants, girl.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Tatum getting it done, man. And that was NXT. Let's go back to the news and rumors real quick because I want to share what Tuke is talking about here. And I know on this channel, hey, we give updates about this sort of thing because I know the public, they really care about it. All right. So apparently these models have gotten together and did a collab, okay, on the OnlyFans. All right, so go check out what Mandy Rose is doing. All right, and the dreams might come true. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Yeah, they're also on Lacey Evans' OnlyFans as well.
Yeah, Lacey Evans is doing a thing out there. All right, these people doing their thing. Shout out to Tuke for the news here. All right. Oh, this is interesting, Fate. Tatum and Shiloh versus Izzy and Sean. That's Sean Legacy. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I would too. Uh-oh. You've been warned, Dale.
But, dude, this is like $1 trillion idea. Like, seriously. Get these collaborations going on. And, I mean, I kind of pitched this on the chop up, last week, right? When we talked about Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. Like, that's the version we really want. Okay?
Welcome to the dog house.
All right, back to get on track here. Let's wrap things up with Raw. I thought this was started off really great, and it solved a lot of issues. So, Paul Heyman comes out because Seth Rollins came to the ring, and he's talking his ish and everything like that. Paul Heyman breaks out Brock Lesnar, and we think Brock Lesnar is about to get in there and destroy Seth Rollins. However, here comes the man, Oba Femi, out here, and he destroys Brock Lesnar. Nobody saw that coming. And Kofi on Twitter.
Yeah, man. Some people might not get that reference, but just look up black champions in the history of WWE post 2000s, and you'll see Brock Lesnar's name attached to each and every one of those black champions that he's destroyed along the way. I was actually in LA when SmackDown went live when Kofi lost his championship in less than 5 seconds to Brock Lesnar, and then years later Bobby Lashley suffered the same fate. The Rock was the first one to lose to Brock Lesnar. So Oba Femi doesn't have a championship, but the fact that he did this to Brock Lesnar had every single person in our culture asking for their 40 acres and a mule again. Like the nation is riding on Oba Femi's back
That's right.
to beat Brock Lesnar, and I love it.
And Oba's aware of it. All right, he talked about it on podcasts. Oba's
Uh-huh.
aware. That's one thing I love about Oba Femi is like he's a wrestling fan.
Hmm.
So like he knows this stuff and he gets the importance. I love it.
Yeah,
Oba's the man.
yeah, most definitely. So that was hilarious, hilarious work.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, the way that he just it's like Paul Heyman's like I got a beast, and Seth Rollins pulled the Avengers line. He's like, oh yeah, well we got a Hulk.
Yep. Yeah, and I love Paul Heyman's character work. Like he doesn't shave, he stays up,
Hmm.
and his eyes all red and everything like that. The man be going through it. All right,
Yeah,
he does that for that character. I think it's great,
I
absolutely
love it.
great.
I love it.
So yeah, man. Shout out to Oba, and I'm glad we're getting Oba versus Brock. That's the one I wanted to see. So
Yeah. And it's
it'll
crazy.
be
I saw a meme where Brock Lesnar is officially the same age as Hulk Hogan when Brock destroyed Hulk Hogan at one time.
ah,
So
aha.
it's coming full circle. Now he's the guy that's getting put down by a guy that's 20 years or so younger than him. So
I think got a good question. Did Seth call Oba because he knew Paul would come back? Call Brock.
I don't know if he called Oba, but I'm pretty sure he probably saw Oba walk around and say, "Hey, big, typical Ron. Hey, big man. Uh, I mean, you the ruler around here. You got all the potential in the world. The usual Seth Rollins, line, but it's like probably gave him a story of, when he broke into the business with the Shield and, put everybody, left bias in their wake. Oba Femi's leaving bias in their wake, and it's like, you want to be the premier guy? Brock Lesnar standing in your way. He
Would that
claims,
work?
huh?
Like, I mean, could Oba be the ruler if he's following Seth?
I don't think he's following Seth. I think he pretty much
Yeah.
got hyped up by Seth.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Um,
like, would that even work?
yeah, it's
So,
like you say, hey, listen, you're the big guy around here now.
mhm.
I need a favor real quick. How think about your legacy, beating down Brock Lesnar. Not that, Oba Femi needs any type of pep talk because it's Oba Femi.
Right.
So, or for all we know, Oba Femi interrupted the whole situation to answer his challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So, this was great, though. See, Brock chose Oba to work with. Shout out to Brock for giving him the
Jesus faith.
big meaty men slapping meat.
Jesus faith. Jesus faith.
I prayed for it and it
I
happened.
prayed for this and it happened.
Okay, so he thinks Chuck thinks Gunther is gonna take
He can
Oba.
run through Gunther too later on the road.
Hmm.
But I think right now, this is the thing though. If that rumor is true about Brock requesting not to lose until his final match, um,
Yeah, I don't think
I think WWE
that's
backed themselves in the corner here. There's no way Oba should lose because
right.
it's gonna be a million man march in Las Vegas if
Yes,
Oba's
that's
the
it.
last hope for the culture. If this man goes down,
That's right. I'm John.
it's over. It's over. Can't do that. We can't do that. Can't have that.
Um, so Legend Killer is gonna have a match at Mania. Talk about that. What you mean, Legend Killer? I mean, Randy Orton, Legend Killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about Gunther though? Gunther, they're gonna work out something, Gunther. So all of Nigeria will be unleashed. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
AJ Lee has a defense versus Bailey. She retains her title. However, the man comes out and beats the crap out of her at the end.
Yeah, that was and that was crazy part. That was coming off a commercial break.
Yeah.
This once again, Raw was on fire on Monday because he does faith. It's Gooner. But them coming back from break with AJ getting the snot beat out of her, that was a good touch. So I'm guessing, unfortunately, there's gonna be a round 3 with Becky and AJ. And you want to talk about someone with no juice? I need Becky to lose this one. We don't need a flip flop between championships.
It will happen.
Mm.
That's what's gonna happen.
I hate it. I hate it.
All right, but yeah, this has been a popular saying on the internet. I'm sick of Bailey getting treated like this.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
I mean, hey, last year she got taken off of WrestleMania for Becky, and then now we got this. I think this is still a good spot for Bailey, though. I don't see this as a bad spot. Running it back with AJ Lee was good for
her. Because he doesn't wear socks in his shoes.
I agree. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of the ankle wipers and all that kind of stuff back in my day. All right. You wore dang on pants and didn't come bash your ankles. You got talked about. All right.
Yeah. This is true, Dale. This is true.
Well, what's wrong with these kids today? Why saw my son walking out here with some ankle wipers? I about lost my crap, boy. So, and CM Punk and Roman Reigns go at it face to face. This was another one. Who won this round?
Oh man, that's an easy one, man. You weren't the shirt with his initials, man. It was definitely the OTC because again, this has been a great chess match between these two. And it also shows how long Roman has come from in his promo work from back then to now. And I love how he flipped the script because Punk was living off the thing of, he's inside Roman's head. He was trying to push Roman's buttons no matter what it was. And Roman even, treated him like he was a young boy by not letting him leave, making him go back into the ring. And Roman stood tall, bit his tongue, like, all right. And he was like, I could go down that. We all expected the Larry comment. We was all waiting for it. And Roman was like, hey, I would go down this road, but this is wasting my time. So let me just put it to you straight. I'm faster than you. I'm stronger than you. I'm better looking than you. You're just an old man. And that struck CM Punk's chord. So now Roman Reigns is inside CM Punk's head now. Rent free. So Roman won this mental battle here. He's showing the best in the world that he may not be the best in the world after all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is TNA day for sure. Enjoy some TNA. I'm pretty sure I meant fellas.
Hey, Phyllis.
Let's see. OTC proved that Punk has not phased him one bit. Roman is different. Look how he's dressing, his body language, and not immediately getting physical, but walking away. Roman is more calculated and cerebral.
Yeah, because he's there. They keep bringing up he needs Usos. He didn't need the Usos. He's like, and then did you catch? Speaking of the Usos, did you catch Roman when he put out that hit on CM Punk in the back? he green light. He gave the family the green light.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
addressing
yeah,
everybody in the family,
yeah.
everybody who's a
Everybody.
bloodline,
That's
everybody
right.
who's related. Hey, you should
Hmm.
feel disrespected. What he said. You
Yeah,
got until this day and after that day to find this man. That's putting the green light. And I also loved how he addressed the boys in the back and everybody in the IWC who keeps complaining about Roman Reigns' business as far as being, a part
part
timer.
number.
He was
Yes.
like, listen, as long as my wife and kids know I'm a full time dad and a husband, that's the biggest flex I have over anybody. And not
Hmm.
everybody can say that they're a full
Hmm.
time husband and a father and be a wrestler. So it's like he hears it, but my kids and my wife is what's important. And so shout
Yeah.
out to him for standing 10 toes on that, because that's all they got nowadays is his schedule, and it's like he earned that schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. For real, man. Nia Jax about to come after Punk. Hey, I
Listen,
welcome that. Let's go.
everybody, he put the green light and said, "Hey, if you one of us." And let's not forget, everybody in the family is gonna be in Vegas for Mania week.
Okay, so what if the lead up to it is just he started having matches with just about every Samoan there is.
Either that, or he's walking around in the back and you see Jacob over here, you see the Usos over here.
Yeah.
Nia's one half of the tag team champion. She might be showing up in the back watching. Have the MFTs and the solos somewhere lurking by. Have it feel like Punk needs to watch his back everywhere he goes. That's what the lead up needs to be. So pretty much Roman ain't really gotta do jack. Just come out, talk, blah blah blah. So the family, it's a gang, man. The bloodline's a gang, man.
Yeah.
They don't always have to agree with Roman, but one thing's for sure is you don't disrespect that bloodline, that culture.
Yeah, I love it. I would love to see CM
Smoke.
Punk get beat down by Samoan every freaking week until WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Exactly.
into Samoans.
Exactly.
All right, man. Anything else I left out that you wanted to mention?
Uh, Judgment Day, they playing with fire with the skeleton that's supposed to be Finn Balor in the back.
Yes.
I'm loving that. They're poking the bear because we're gonna get that demon. And shout out to Kofi for being a Negro, because he was about to get cursed and he put Grace Waller in the way. he hit
That was
that
great.
he hit that spin move like nope. There you go. So shout out to Kofi, man. Kofi is forever gonna be Kofi, and I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye on him and Javon in the near future, because they keep having these conversations. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with that.
Oh, okay. Two got the breaking news. Yeah, I guess he went behind the scenes and saw the collab here. Like we gonna need to
Listen,
talk to you about that too.
Liv Morgan is a better person to hang out with, so I'll take that any day. Oh, hey, Smoke is. I forgot about that. The whole B-Fab was talking with Jade. B-Fab about to
Yeah,
be a baddie. She's about to be
yeah.
one of Jade's baddies.
Oh, really?
I don't know, but
Okay.
kind of looks
I
like that.
face to face thing like with Mia Yim as well, Michin or whatever too. Like
Yeah, Michi keeps stepping up, and if you notice, B-Fab keeps stopping her.
yeah, okay.
So I don't know if that's gonna play into WrestleMania. Maybe she helps Jay beat Rhea for the
I don't,
championship.
I don't know how
Um,
that really helps though. Like Jade is not helping somebody else get over right now. Jade's barely over herself.
no, true, but in AEW, Jade had baddies. They're all wrestlers to make Jade look good. So maybe it'd be B-Fab making Jade look good, and then when there's beef, she'll send B-Fab in the ring. And this will help B-Fab too, because she's kind of floundering a little bit. She's not really been on, like, not really doing anything. So having like a little tag team or have her part of the baddie section with Jay, I think that probably help B-Fab a little bit. Then we get B-Fab versus Michin.
Yeah, I can see that happening for sure. That's definitely going to happen.
Who was that talking to Maxine? Oh, that was Austin Theory. Who do you think was on the phone with Randy Orton, Dale?
That's a good question. I think it was an old legend, something like that.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe
his dad. He brought up the whole family thing too.
Yeah, he did.
So maybe it was his dad.
Could be his dad. People keep saying it was Charlotte. Well, Bully Ray keeps saying it should be Charlotte. Some people say it's Rick. So it literally could be anybody from any wrestling family. It still could be Dwayne, because Dwayne's part of a wrestling family. So
yes, absolutely. Triple H. Oh, he's talking to Ric Flair. He was talking to Ric Flair. Boom. WrestleMania, Ric Flair. Boom. Perfect. Book it. Randy Rhodes. Will they ever bring Randy Rhodes back out into a story here?
Yeah, he's gonna call another man's wife. Okay. Sure, Bob. Sure.
Okay.
That sounds accurate there. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, what you guys got coming up this weekend, man? You doing any more live streams or anything?
Oh no, this is it for me. I'm probably gonna be out tomorrow, so but as always, head over there to Faith, Monty, Leslie, Ignice Dynasty. They be having their SmackDown, live watch along. So head over there to the island, come go chill with the girls, man. Tell them the OTC sent you. Yeah, there's nothing going on this weekend, wrestling related wise. So finally gonna enjoy a nice weekend.
Gotcha. Love it. Yeah. I saw Tonga Tundra. He's getting a little bit more shine. I believe he's gonna end up leaving MFTs pretty soon here. So I think they're teasing that. So
yeah.
Love it, man. All right. Well, we're going to see you guys next week talking more wrestling. Appreciate everybody in the comments except for the trolls. Come through, trolls. I don't care. Come through, trolls. Invite your friends.
Oh, man.
With that being said, Kenny Omega, take a...
Nice to meet you too. Goodbye. Good night. Bang! Yes!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.